So I got Josh here. We're gonna make some soap. And so I guess first of all, we went and made sure all of our bowls are clean. Sprayed.
Sanitize with alcohol.
Yeah, sprayed them with alcohol and then let them air.
Wipe them with a clean paper towel and let them flash off, air dry.
Yeah. And now we're gonna start a batch.
First, we're gonna weigh out our making a bacon grease lye soap. So we're gonna weigh out our bacon grease first. Looks like we need 66 ounces. This is just pure bacon grease.
Yeah.
Any extra over the recipe you leave in is what they call a super fat, and that's just fat that is not processed with the lye. It just adds extra moisture.
Okay, so you want to be exact as you can with that.
Yeah, I mean that's right on 66 there. We'll set that aside. Okay, now our lye liquid mixture, I'll need 2178 of liquid. We're using distilled water for that.
Okay. Distilled store-bought water for, yeah. I don't know if my camera doesn't focus very good. Close enough, you said.
Yeah, it's still uncalibrated. So we're going to weigh out our lye. We'll make sure you're wearing gloves.
Cause this, I mean, it's stuck, but it could burn you, huh?
It could.
It reacts with moisture, so I guess if you got a lot of moisture in your skin,
Right.
and that's so you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to wet your hands then measure it out.
Yeah.
This we store the bottle in a Ziploc bag just to protect the bottle from moisture.
Yeah.
So we're going to go 9.11 ounces of lye. And this is a powdered lye. Sometimes it clumps up.
This is different from what you buy for like drain cleaner, huh?
Yeah,
Similar?
but you could use this for drain cleaner.
Yeah.
It's just a higher grade.
There you go.
It's okay if you add a little bit extra, make it hot.
Yeah.
We're going to add the lye to the water. You want to always add the lye to the water, not the water to the lye. And when you do this, do it slowly. It's going to start steaming up right away, heating up pretty much immediately.
Okay.
Just be careful not to splash it.
And you said a while ago that you usually keep some vinegar. That way, if you have a bad reaction, you can always kill it.
Vinegar on hand, just white distilled vinegar. It'll neutralize reaction. Vinegar will burn your eyes, but lye will burn them worse. Probably should wear safety glasses.
Yeah, we should probably have safety glasses on. I'll cut your head out so I can't see it.
Just gently stir it around, and it's already heating up. I can feel the steam off of it. Try not to breathe it. It's caustic.
Do this in a well ventilated. We got the.
We have a vent in here.
Yeah.
We're going to place this in a bathroom with a vent, just until it gets the temperature.
So we're just gonna stir it up good till everything's dissolved.
Stir it up until it turns clear.
Okay.
And your lye mixture is ready to set.
We're gonna set it in the bathroom that way there's nobody in. I mean, we turn the vent on and just let it do its thing.
See, this was room temperature water when we started.
It's 182 degrees now.
That's how fast
Yeah.
it reacts. Like an ice water bath,
Yeah.
just to cool it down fast.
So we got the lye mixture in the bathroom, and he said Josh said it'll take 45 minutes for it.
About 45 minutes to an hour.
So we're waiting for the lye mixture to react and then start to cool down, and then we'll monitor the temperature, and then we're trying to get the oil and the lye within 5 degrees of each other before we mix them at that point. So
And we're gonna mix them 110 to 115.
110 to 115 is the temperature we're shooting for on the lye mixture.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we wait, and we're going to eat some spaghetti when we wait.
I'm having happy more bacon. I haven't told
I might see these cracklings in the bottom here.
Well, you know, I was watching a guy one time, and he was talking about going camping and saving his bacon grease from his camping trip, and then like he camped for like a month,
Oh my.
like tent camp,
Yeah.
you know, out in the wilderness, and but he had bacon somehow. I don't know, but he saved all this grease from his camping trip. When he got back home, he made soap
Soap out of it.
out of the
Oh
grease.
my word.
Yeah.
This is before you.
And he said, yeah, you can throw the bacon crumbs, everything in it. You know, the lye sanitizes, kills all the bacteria, so, you know, it just adds a little grit.
Get a little scrub to it.
9.11. So our oil is about 120, and our lye was 120 as well, huh?
Did you get 120 on the oil?
Yeah.
I got 124 a second ago. Yeah, it was 120.
I'm at 119 now.
Alright, good. That's what we want to do. Fragrance. Which one you want to do first? The vanilla? Strong. Weigh it out.
Why just go middle of the road? Medium?
Sure. So just a little bit over 4 ounces.
Yeah. And that one is what's that called?
Vanilla lace.
Vanilla lace.
This comes from New Directions.
Okay.
It's just a general soap
Is it-
cosmetic supply.
It's a liquid.
It is.
So it's gonna be our. That's gonna be our. On this one, that's gonna be our liquid and our fragrance and our dye, more or less.
Yeah, it'll turn it a brownish color.
Yeah. Look like a chocolate bar of chocolate. And if you couldn't read my instructions, we're going for a medium.
Yeah, I said weight. This is gonna be.
So in grams, it's 115 grams.
We're on ounces.
Yeah.
So that's 4 liquid ounces right there.
Is this ounces here? 4 liquid ounces?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ounces.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's saying light is 2.6 and then strong is 2.48. Just for future reference. Because I'm probably not going to be able to read it off my camera.
4.8.
Yeah, what'd I say?
2.8.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like I'm dyslexic sometimes.
Alright, so we're gonna stop at 4
Yeah.
liquid ounces there.
And when do we're going to add that after we mix the.
Whenever we start to see what they call trace with the stick blender, basically lines
Yeah.
left in the mixture, and you start to see trace, that's when you add your fragrance.
Okay.
Different fragrances at that point will either some fragrances will speed up the process.
Okay.
Anything citrus
Yeah.
goes really fast.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at 115 on our oil and 110 on our lye. So we're at the point now we need to mix.
Okay.
So very slowly and carefully pour your lye into your oil. You should try to get all of it. I'm going to set this off in the sink here. I'm going to take my stick blender, it's already plugged in. Submerge it, try to get the air out of the head. Just gently stir that around. Turn kind of a milky oil color.
And so it's not on yet.
It's not on yet.
We're just stirring it.
So on the stick blender, you want to go in about 5-second bursts, about every 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then just keep stirring. That allows the chemical reaction to occur between the lye water and the baking grease. You see it's already shade wider every time you...
That speeds up your mixing, but at the same time, I guess it would add too much air bubbles, or...
No, as long as you keep the head submerged, you won't implement air into the syrup.
So what would be the downside of just running your mixer the whole time?
You'll cause it to blend too fast and not allow the chemical reaction to
Finish?
properly form, yeah.
Okay.
You may end up with a real soft soap that's spongy or...
Yeah, it melts in the shower or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've messed up a batch before and it's almost like a gummy bear.
Huh, never gets hard.
No, never.
That's odd.
But it's just something you want to take your time on, put some love into.
And you guys have made soap before. This is not you guys. This is not your first time. You're teaching me. So
yeah, we've made soap for what, about 10 years now.
And so y'all are not rookies, just for the record. And this is kind of...
We're far from professional.
Yeah.
But I mean...
Yeah, but you've done it a time or two. You kind of know what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah,
So
we can make a good lather.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure whenever you're using the stick blender, make sure you try to keep it moving, especially around the bottom of the pot. You want all that oil and lye water to mix together in all the areas.
Okay. And we're going to do this for, what do you say, about 40 minutes? 30 minutes?
We should be done with this in about 30 minutes.
Okay. So you can kind of judge.
And it really depends on how much you blend, how much you stir. The main thing is, right now we got a pretty good liquid.
Yeah.
Whenever we start getting close to adding fragrance, it'll be almost like a pudding texture.
Yeah.
It'll start leaving lines in the... Right now all the lines are disappearing, it'll start leaving lines. They call that trace.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the point you want to add your fragrance.
Okay.
And some fragrances will re-liquefy the soap mixture. Some fragrances will expedite the process, and you really got to hurry to get it in the mold.
Yeah. Have you ever had any set up in the pot?
No, I mean we've had to spoon some out before, but not solidify. I mean you'll have time.
So I've mixed up Bondo before, and it's like, man, this stuff ain't never gonna set up. And you turn your head, it's like, crap, I can't get it, And once it starts to set up, you can't apply it on anything. Probably should check the time, but you really don't. I mean, it ain't gonna matter because you kind of have to do it by the soap, but.
See, you start to see some lines there. too.
She's hiding from you.
Yeah.
It's not far away from the trace level. We're almost there.
And you're calling trace like whenever you spin it and you stop and you still see the lines.
You can still see the lines, yeah.
Okay.
No, they cat.
Like I said, almost like a pudding texture.
Yeah.
Once you get it all in, then you can go back
Yeah.
and blend it.
So Josh says we got some trace going. It's hard to tell, but if you look real close, you can see like some lines back behind the mixer. So we're just gonna pour in our oils. So we're not gonna blend them, right?
You all once you get it all in.
Okay.
Same process.
So you say it's about 50%? Or you think we're about 50% or a little over? Or how much longer are we going to do this? Okay, so we're almost there. And so Josh has got another batch going, and we added the pigment to the oil itself is about 115, just so it would incorporate better. You haven't added. Have you added the lye to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay. So you're just mixing it. You're just waiting for me to get done here.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it moving. It's still reacting. It's going to react as fast as it will with the stick blender.
Okay. And this isn't as brown as
It'll turn as it dries.
will it? Kids are
Having a blast. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, so you got good trace now. Once you add the oil, it kind of thins it back out. But
Oh, you can see it right there.
Yeah, it'll start thickening back up. It'll turn to almost like pudding.
Yeah. I wonder if the color and even helps to see it. 'Cause this it's a lot more defined now.
I'm gonna knock you out. Good thing I got a good soapy washcloth right here, just for that.
So you can kind of see the trace now a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
Where are you bringing it from?
Okay, we're ready?
texture there. It's like a pudding texture.
Yeah. You can see it really holds its
Yeah.
shape, and it's
Yeah, you're ready to pour it into the mold now. So what I usually do with a stick blender is just kind of come up and
try to get it
get
all
some
off.
of it off without slinging it everywhere.
All right.
See how it's holding its form there.
Yeah, even staying on the side.
Just the lines in the middle and everything.
Oh, yeah, in the pudding. In the bottom itself.
In
Yeah,
the pudding.
in the pudding. Yeah.
Pour a little in the molds, and then we're going to kind of shake them a little to get the air bubbles out of the bottom.
All right.
Let that settle so there's no noise in the bottom.
Kind of like you do a cake.
Yep. I think your molds are going to work out great, Riley.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You marked them out on CAD, didn't
Yeah.
you? Here, be careful, don't get that on your hands.
My
Okay.
lining job over there.
Huh?
No.
No, I'm saying he mapped these out on CAD like a What do you call
Got
it?
the volume just right. AutoCAD. So you think this will turn shop more? You think it'll darken up, or you think that's
It'll definitely darken
That
up.
orange oil will make it orangey though.
The vanilla will still
It'll
take
be
over.
dark.
And
May not be as dark.
okay, so you want me to smooth this out here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Roughly smooth it out, and then we'll shake it.
Try not to cut my finger.
It's gonna work out just right, size wise.
Yeah, it is a good size little bar.
So if you were gonna fluff the top, put a decorative edge on it, would you do it?
Now's the time to do it. And you wouldn't cover it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you
But yeah, if you wanted to fluff it, you could do something like that.
draw some fork lines in it or something like that. It'll oxidize a little bit if you don't cover it. The part that the air hits
Yeah.
will turn kind of a
White.
chalky white.
So do you want it fluffed or you want it smooth?
Let's fluff it.
Fluff?
We'll fluff that one and well, do that one smooth, and then we'll let this one. We'll fluff this one because it's gonna be a Christmas one, and then white will look like snow.
Yeah.
The opposite of the
This one's smooth?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Because my clothes off before I came in.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay still.
What is something? A pop froze and bust?
Oh.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I get a glove. First time for everybody.
yep. All right. So one thing, we finished up with this soap, the stir mixer, and so we're gonna wash it real good in soap and water, and then dry it and clean it with alcohol. Correct?
Yep.
That way you don't cross contaminate. You just, besides, you don't want water in here, right?
Water probably wouldn't hurt it. It's just to
You don't
keep
wanna
any
use-
microbes from.
Yeah, you don't want to use a lot of tap water.
Okay.
So that's why we use distilled. Tap water could contain metallic particles and cause rust and stuff
Okay.
like that later on.
Okay. So just be as clean, because
Yeah.
another reason they said you clean all your bowls and stuff is to keep bacteria and any type of anything that would, I guess, be like cause bacteria or mold.
They say that lye will kill most all bacteria and stuff, but still, I don't know. I'm kind of a
Yeah.
clean person. I'm not really. Go
Did you get it?
It shouldn't come apart.
Is it good to go? Did
No, Josh wouldn't double check that.
you wipe it with alcohol?
Comes in, a rainbow of colors.
Same stuff
so-
they use to color makeup.
Yeah,
So you use a teaspoon of that
eyeshadow.
in this recipe. I use some. And we just want to add the fragrance whenever you start seeing it trace. You
Yeah,
start seeing the lines
yeah, which it's
starting to thicken up. You do that because the fragrance is probably going to add. It's going to quicken that.
yeah, it's a possibility depending on which fragrance you add.
You ready?
There's a good story. There's a good story.
You said, I knew you were probably going to do something long and cheap. I said, that's why we played it.
Now
So
it's
I
all
showed you. So I kind of got confused. I didn't know I had to win.
You're doing really well. Luke learned
That's
to
why
play
I
this
said,
when
can
he
you
was
make
9.
this?
No, I'm surprised.
I didn't
What, Luke? If you can get that close to beating Luke.
And like
Oh, well, you could beat me for sure, 'cause I don't know how to play it.
Yeah, Michaela doesn't have the order in our class because I'm pretty much the only one that's good at playing. Noah is right behind me, then behind Noah is Paisley, then behind Paisley is Mason.
Have you tried